Homes, the dark blue trim. Wayne State in their customary rhodes with the gold trim. Watson will go up on the tip against Tamikoli, and it's controlled by the Timberwolves. It's Noah Pruitt over the line. Guarded on the perimeter by Harris. Gets a high ball screen from Watson. Noah looking to go down low. Now he gets it inside to Morgan. Morgan to Young around a screen. Young gets a side ball screen. Tries to dribble baseline. Hesitation dribble. Back to Morgan. He'll pop a three. No good off the back iron. Rebound Watson for Northwood. Eli puts it back up. Off the glass and in. Eli Watson. Gets through the defender. Tough lay-in against good defense there. Good offensive rebound as well. First points of the game to the Timberwolves. This is Paul. Up top now to Ariel. Ariel thought about the three. Ball fakes, now goes left. Passes right wing to Tamario. Tamario to his left, still with it. Stops. Now gets it inside to Mikloi. Mikloi with the hook shot. No good air ball. Rebound to Morgan. Good defense on the opening possession of the game for the Timberwolves. Here comes Pruitt to Morgan in the corner. Ware gets a ball screen. Dribbles it off his foot, but tracks it down. Now gets it to Watson. Watson, corner to Young. Now Watson trying to go downhill. Spin move. Floater in the paint. Off the glass is good. Eli Watson with a couple of good moves to start the game, and it's 4-0 Northwood. 18:30 to go in the first half. Ariel tries to go inside off of the Timberwolves. Trying to go inside to Paul. Harris is the leading scorer for the Warriors at 15 points per game. Timberwolves led by Watson at 13.9 and Eklund at 12.2 points per game. James Eklund missed the Hillsdale game. He's back tonight. Perimeter jumper is up and no good for Harris. Rebound to the Timberwolves. Here comes Pruitt the other way. Pruitt, right side. Up top to Morgan, now Watson. In the corner, Young. Will Young to the basket, lays it up, in and out, no good. Rebound to the Warriors, to Mario. This is Harris. Down low. Layup is up, no, but a foul. Paul got excellent inside position. Seen a lot of strong players inside, especially when you play Hillsdale. We mentioned in that broadcast it looked like it was a bunch of middle linebackers playing for the Chargers. I'd say some defensive ends on that team too. Carlos Paul is 6'5", 206, but very muscular on the inside, and D.D. Ware couldn't get him out of that position, and he drew the foul. Paul to the line, 63% foul shooter on the season. First one's up and short. Rob Lee Jr. has missed 3 games this year. He's their second leading scorer, but I think he's available tonight, although he is not starting for the Warriors. Free throw's good. Started the first 5 games of the year. I think he's available tonight. We have not seen him yet. 4-1 Wayne State, as the second free throw was good. Pruitt, corner to Watson. Watson backing down. In the paint, lefty hook shot, good block there by Paul. Tracked down by the Timberwolves. Now Young with it. Will, down low to Morgan. Loses the handle going up. Turnover back to Wayne State. Everything right there. Good pass from Will inside to JT. JT went up. Just slipped out of his hands. Turnover back to the Warriors. 4-1 Northwood, 17:20 to go in the first. To Mikloi. Up top now to Harris. 3 ball on the way is up and no good for Ariel. Rebound to the Timberwolves. Ariel had a good there, just didn't knock it down. Pruitt in the paint, blocked from behind. Good job there by Harris, and I think he might have gotten teched up there because he made a really nice block, but then immediately got in the face of Pruitt after that jumper, and right in front of the official. And it was a really nice play, and Carmelo is only 5'11". I'm guessing he doesn't get a ton of block shots, but that was right in front of the official. Will Young will have 2 free throws after the tech. First one's no good. The Timberwolves' foul shooting woes have been a story this year, unfortunately, for the Timberwolves. Northwood at 53% as a team. And they missed 2 free throws to start the game there. So no harm for the tech on Harris there. We meant the aforementioned number 24, Rob Lee Jr., the second leading scorer on the team, has checked in. He's back tonight. We've got subs for Northwood as well. Jamison Eklund is in, as is Braylon Chamray for the Timberwolves. Tamario tries to get down low, cut off. Arialt now to Tamario. Tamario's going to pop a 3. Contested shot, good. Triple for Tamario. Tamario Adley with the triple. Eklund, he's back. Fires a quick 3, no good. Rebound to Adley. Here come the Warriors the other way. Good extra pass in the corner. 3-pointers up and no good for Lee. Rebound to the Timberwolves. It's Young. Watson's alone. Back to Young. He'll pop a 15-footer. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, tracked down by Lee. Here come the Warriors. Northwood got 4 quick points. They've been stuck at 4 ever since. Inside now. Tamikuli. Tamikuli with the hook shot in the paint. No good. Rebound to Will Young. Chamray now with it. Northwood looking to push the tempo a little bit. Young. Morgan. Morgan now inside. This is Watson. Watson faces the basket. Backing down against Paul. Trying to go back to his left. Gets in the corner. Good pass. Morgan's open for 3. No good off the back iron. Long rebound out in the perimeter to Watson. Now Young, a deep 3. Short. Rebound tracked down by the Warriors by Adley. Adley dribbles through traffic. Now hands it off back to Adley. Adley's going to get a ball screen from Tamikule. 3-pointer for Adley is up and no good. Rebound to Watson for the Timberwolves. Well, it's been stuck at 4 here for a little bit here. Northwood's now 2 for 10 from the floor after making their first two shots. They missed their last 8. As Chamray goes to the basket, no. Morgan with the offensive rebound. Nobody draws the foul. That foul will go against Tamikuli. Tamakoli. I've been practicing that one, and I have been saying it wrong. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 14:51 to go in the first. We're tied at 4. You're watching Northwood basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. We're back here at Northwood. 4-4. 2 offenses not exactly lighting the world on fire to start the game here in the opening 5 minutes. Northwood is 2 for 11 from the floor for 18%, while Wayne State is 1 for 7 for 14%. Got some subs on the floor right now. Let's reset the Wayne State lineup first. You got Kareem Abu Rashid. You got number 23 is Ray Williams Jr. Rob Lee Jr. still in the game. Number 5 is Adley. He stays in. And number 2 is Jordan Briggs. As JT Morgan misses his first. JT's been a great addition to the team. The foul line has been his bugaboo. Second one is no good as well. Northwood now 0 for 4 from the foul line. JT is at 37% from the foul line this season. The team, like we mentioned, is 53%. So Northwood getting to the foul line, but right now not knocking down the shots, and that's let them be stuck at 4 for quite a while right now. Tough floating jumper in the plate. Block. Good block by Shamray as it was Briggs trying to go to the basket. Here come the Timberwolves the other way. Eklund to Young. Will. Nice feed down low to Morgan. Lays it up and in. Nice job by Will Young there. Good patience. And JT Morgan gets his first field goal of the game. 6-4 Northwood. 14:06 to go in the first. Abu Rashid. Adley goes down low. Block, but a foul. That was a really nice backdoor cut there by Williams. And JT Morgan got him with the body. And it'll be 2 shots for Williams. Williams played in all 8 games this year. He is a 61% foul shooter, 11 of 18 on the year coming into this attempt. Williams, a Detroit native from Edison Public School Academy. Free throw is up and good. Nick Ellis comes in for the Timberwolves, takes Morgan's spot. While John Brantley checks in for the first time for the Warriors, he will take Adley's spot. One more here for Williams. It's good. As you can probably tell, most of our students, have gone home for Christmas break right now. So a usually pretty good part of Northwood games is the student attendance, and unfortunately they're all home celebrating Christmas, as they should be. Eklund's pass Shamray's pass to Eklund deflected but tracked down by Eklund. Now Watson looking to get downhill. Tries to hand it off to Eklund. Loose ball tracked down by Eklund. Tries to go to Ellis. Now Shamray tracks it down. Pull-up jumper is up off the back iron. No. Watson tips it around. No. And it's tracked down by the Warriors by Abu Rashid. Good physical play inside. Got Abu Rashid the ball. And here come the Warriors. Tied at 6. 13-12 to go in the first. Briggs. Jordan Briggs with it on the perimeter now for the Warriors. Hands off to Brantley. Brantley looking to go down. Just lost the handle. Was trying to do a dribble handoff. Lost the handle. Here comes Watson the other way for the Timberwolves. Eklund will pop a 3. Short. Rebound to Wayne State. To Brantley. Two teams are now 4 for 22 from the floor to start this game in the opening 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Brantley on the perimeter. Goes left side to Williams. Now Lee trying to go downhill. Abu Rashid inside against Ellis. Hook shot in the paint is up. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Shamray for the Timberwolves. Eklund inside to Watson. Cross-court feed to Ellis. He'll shoot a 3. No good. Rebound loose. Abu Rashid tracks it down. And it's been... teams are having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, and it's something Coach Church has talked about. He's happy with the defense right now. Like to see some more consistency from the offense. Abu Rashid's 3 is no good, and we got a loose ball foul on Williams, who displaced Watson going up for the rebound. That should be a media timeout on the floor, and it will take it as well. Good defense, bad offense, you decide so far. 6-6. We are tied. 12 minutes to go in the first. You're watching Northwood basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. Welcome back to Northwood. 4 for 25 the two teams are combined at this point. That's 16% for you math majors at home. Wayne State is 1 for 10. Northwood is 3 for 15. But Wayne State has made a 3 and is 3 for 4 from the foul line, while Northwood is 0 for 6 from the 3 and 0 for 4 from the foul line. 2 turnovers for Wayne, 1 for Northwood. Northwood is out-rebounding Wayne so far 13-9. Adley has 4 rebounds, as does Watson for Northwood. Watson has 4 points to lead the Timberwolves. Adley has 3 of the 6 points for the Warriors. A little bit of full court pressure here. Northwood's got time to get it over the line, as Shamray does with a couple seconds to spare. Ellis in the corner now, Watson. Elijah Watson backs up under, and he draws the contact. I think Williams was in the right spot, but when he went to put his hands up to just stay the defender, he actually caught Watson on the way up, and that's Williams' second foul, so he's going to have to come up. That brings back Paul back into the lineup. Oh, inbound. Shamray was I'm not sure if he's trying to go to Ellis or to Ware, but Ellis deflected it. I think he's probably going to Ware, but Ellis deflected it off of Dede, and it goes out of bounds, and it goes back to the Warriors. That is Northwood's second turnover of the game. Briggs up top to Harris. Harris tries to go down low against Ware. Good defense by Dede. Backdoor cut. Up, no, but a foul. Paul got the backdoor cut, went up strong, and Dede got the foul. And that's Dede's second foul. And Dede might have got stepped on there or something. He's a little gingerly walking away from it. Either way, he's going to come out with his second foul. Because now there's 2 players in the game with 2 fouls. Paul will go back to the foul line. He went 1 for 2 in his first trip tonight. First one's good. 7-6 Wayne State. Told Wayne State at some point you'd be 1 for 10 from the floor and you're winning. I think you'd be pretty excited about that, as Noah Pruitt will take Dede Ware's spot in the lineup. One more for the Missouri State West Plains transfer. It's good. 8-6 Wayne State with 11:19 to go in the first half. Pruitt. Ellis thought about the 3. Now goes to Eklund. Back to Ellis. Swings around the perimeter. Shamray. He'll pop a 3. No good off the back iron. Not a lot of shots falling right now for the Timberwolves and the Warriors. Rebound goes to Abu Rashid. And here comes the Warriors looking to take a 4-point, get it to a 2-possession lead here. Brantley. Briggs trying to go downhill. Gets the rim. Tough shot. No good. Rebound to Eklund for the Timberwolves. Here comes Pruitt the other way. Pruitt and Shamray on the floor for the same time. We saw a little bit the other night for the first time this year, really, and they're back together, the 2 main point guards on the floor for Northwood at the same time. Ellis gets a feed from Pruitt. Goes to the basket. No, but he draws the foul. Good work there. Noah Pruitt recognizing it, and Ellis realizing they were really going to hedge that ball screen. And Ellis saw how far out the defender was extended, cut hard to the basket, and will go to the line for 2. Ellis's first free throw is up and good. Nick is now 3 for 5 from the foul line this season after entering tonight's play 2 for 4. Adley returns for Wayne State and takes Paul's spot. Free throws up and good. Actually, Briggs' spot, excuse me. JT Morgan returns for the Timberwolves, takes Nick Ellis' spot. 8-all. So Northwood makes their first 2 free throws of the game after missing the first 4. And it's 8-all with 10:22 to go in the first. Adley trying to back down against Pruitt. Defended well. Goes up top now to Harris. Harris left behind for Brantley, and then he tried to go back on the perimeter to Harris, but there's a foul on Shamray with the reach-in. 10:10 to go in the first, 8-all. Both teams under 20% from the floor right now. It's a very unusual start to tonight's game. And then a bad handoff results in Jamison Eklund picking up the loose ball. Shamray over the line to Watson. Back to Shamray. He's going to get a side ball screen from Watson. Shamray tries to go down low. Spins back to the glass. Off the iron and good. Shamray with his first field goal of the game. 10-8 Northwood with 9:47 to go in the first. I think that might get Northwood over 20% in the game shooting. 3 ball on the way for Brantley is up. No good. Rebound to Eli Watson. Here come the Timberwolves. A little more flow in the last moments here. Shamray get the screen from Watson. Gets downhill. Tries to leave it for Morgan. Little off of the pass. Morgan couldn't quite track it down. Turnover Northwood. Here's Adley. Tries to go to another turnover. This time falls in the hands of Morgan. Here comes Pruitt over the line. Northwood will settle things down. Look to run the half-court set. Shamray finds Morgan. Nice pass inside. JT to the basket. Lays it up and in. Nice feed from Shamray to Morgan. He saw the defender wasn't quite looking at him, and he kind of just coyly went inside, all alone under the basket. Good footwork, good ball fake there by Morgan. Gets a lay-in. On the other end now, Brantley goes to the basket. Wild layup, no good. Rebound Shamray. Here come the Timberwolves. Pruitt to the basket. Lays it up, no good. Rebound to Abu Rashed. Abu Rashed got that rebound. No Northwood defenders are still all back. Harris, hook shot in the paint, good. So the Warriors were 1 for 13 from the floor to start the game. And that bucket is their second field goal of the game. But again, both teams are looking at their shooting percentage saying, how are we even in this game right now? But both sides are doing it. As Shamray goes to his right and gets his second field goal. There are now 3 Timberwolves with 4 points to lead them in scoring. 14-10, 8:05 to go in the first half. Abu Rashed. Side ball screen for Adley. Adley, tough fadeaway shot. Good. I'll tell you, Wayne has missed a lot of shots I think they normally made. That was one of their tougher shots tonight, and Adley made it look easy. 14-12. 3 straight makes after all the struggles early on. Now Pruitt to the basket. Lays it up, no good. Rebound to Paul. Here comes Wayne State looking to tie. The two teams were 9 for 35. They were 6 for 35 before making 3 straight. Harris to his right, cut off. Abu Rashed will pop a 3. Top of the key, no good. Rebound to Shamray for the Timberwolves. Well, the media timeout coming up at the next dead ball. Both coaches are going to be very happy with their defense and probably going to talk about some adjustments to get some easier baskets here. JT Morgan, he's going to back down against Abu Rashed. Backdoor cut for Shamray, kicks it out to Eklund for 3. No. Rebound tipped. Abu Rashed saves it, though, right to Watson. He'll go to the basket, lays it up. Good. Oh, it was a bad play by Abu Rashed. Good hustle. You like to see the hustle, but he threw it behind his back and, literally threw it right, almost like a pass sending Watson to the basket, and it's a timeout on the floor for the Timberwolves. Good hustle. Good. Teams are playing hard, but just missed some sloppy play early on. Nonetheless, it's a timeout for Wayne State. It's a 30, becomes a full, so we'll take it as well. 16-12 Northwood. You're watching the Timberwolf basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. The bag. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Back here at Northwood, 16-12. Timberwolves on top. Northwood at 30% after actually making some shots here of late. Wayne State at 18%, 18.8% at 3 of 16. Wayne State took the timeout, 16-12. Inbound goes to Adley. Adley guarded by Will Young, who's returned. Gets a high ball screen from Tamikloe. Now Harris. Cross-court fade, a gamble there. Paul to the basket, up and under, lays it in. Eklund gambled on trying to get that steal there, and when that pass goes through, then all of a sudden it was an easy layup. 16-14. Good defense on the perimeter there by Adley. Knocked it out of bounds off of Shamray. It'll remain Northwood ball. Inbounds goes to Shamray. Tries to get downhill. Hands it off to Morgan. Spins. Up, under. Hook shot is up. Good in the foul. JT Morgan knocks down a tough hook shot. I could see Coach Smothers was upset with that call. It was a late call. I think it was the right call, but it was definitely a late whistle there. And JT Morgan will go back to the foul line. Timberwolves offense clicking up these last few moments. Morgan makes the free throw. Sub for the Warriors, number 23, Williams returns. He will take Tamikloe's spot. Williams got 2 fouls quick here, but I'm going to roll the dice a little bit and see if he can stay out there on the floor. 19-14, this is the largest lead of the game for either side right now. And then on the other end, Gio Rogers has just checked in for the first time tonight. And he picked up a foul trying to defend that action, on that dribble handoff on the right wing. Now Adley up top. Hands off to Arelt. Arelt. This is Harris trying to get in the paint. Tough shot. Nobody draws the foul. Morgan picks up his second foul. So Ellis is going to take his spot. So that's now 2 players for each side that have 2 fouls. As it's Tamikloe and Williams for the Warriors, and now Ware and Morgan for the Timberwolves. Harris, the lead scorer on the team, makes the first. Harris is a 90% foul shooter of the season, 18 of 20 coming in tonight, so he's 19 for 21 now. 5:39 to go in the first. Timberwolves leading by 4. Harris from Flint Beecher. No good on the second. Rebounds fought for, tipped and saved. Timberwolves coach is not going to be happy with that. That was excellent hustle right there for the Warriors by Williams, who kept that ball alive. And 1 Warrior against 2 Timberwolves, and that 1 Warrior, Williams, outfought Northwood for the ball. So great job for him. From the tinted green perspective, you love that hustle. The Northwood perspective, you don't love that 1 guy outfought 2 guys for the ball. Paul up top, faces the basket. Now Harris, he's going to pop a 3. No good off the rim. Rebound to Ellis for the Timberwolves. Now Shamray with it. 4-point Northwood lead, 15-15 to go in the first. Shamray gets downhill, loses the handle on the way to the basket. Turnover back to Northwood, or back to Wayne. Shamray did a really good job getting downhill and just lost the handle of it as he was on his way to the rim. It'll go back to Wayne State with the lead remaining at 4. Very close opening half. It's been the largest lead of the night has been 5. This is Harris. Up top to Paul. Paul tries to go cross court, deflected by Harris, or by Young, but it's tracked down by Adley. Adley with it. Got a switch now. He's got the speed advantage. They're looking to go inside to use the height advantage. And it goes inside now to Paul. Up, under, lays it in with 1 on the shot clock. Nice job there getting the ball. Finding your advantage after a switch on a screen. And Paul gets the lay-in. He has 7 of Wayne's 17 points. It's 19-17. Shamray Up top now, Jordan. Rogers, excuse me. Now Young goes to the basket. Lays it off for Rogers. Go to the basket. No, it's blocked. Loose ball tracked down by the Warriors by Harris. Here come the Warriors looking to tie the game or take the lead with a 3. This is Adley trying to get downhill. Hook shot in the paint is up. No good. Rebound to Gio Rogers for the Timberwolves. In the corner, 3 is up and good. Eklund makes his first triple of the game. He's Northwood's top triple three-point shooter. He had missed his first few, but he knocks that one down. 22-17. Just the second three-pointer of the game combined for the two teams in the opening 16 and a half minutes. Right side, Adley. Tomorrow, Adley goes to Williams. Williams backs down against Eklund. Tough shot, no good. Good defense by Eklund. Rebound, Ellis. Here comes Young. Corner, Rogers. He'll fire a 3 in transition. No. Rebound, Ellis all alone. Lays it up and in. Good job by Nick Ellis getting inside. Crushing the boards. Getting the lay-in to fall. And it's a 7-point lead. Now the biggest lead of the game. A moment ago, Wayne was going down trying to take the lead. And in a game this low scoring, 5 quick points in a row turns a 2-point lead into a 7-point lead. 24-17. Under 3 minutes to go in the first. Adley to his left. Up top now. Paul thought about the 3, now pops the 3. It's short. Rebound to Shamray. Shamray's going to jog it over the line and settle things down. Northwood looking to make this extend the biggest lead of the game. Ellis inside. Spins back to his left. Between defenders. Shoots it up. No good off the bottom of the iron. Rebound to Williams for the Warriors. Wayne State in transition. Layup ahead. No good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Wayne State ball. Aralt was right there, and the lob was in the position, but just could not quite catch and lay it in. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 24-17. 2:28 to go in the first. You're watching Northwood basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. Welcome back to Midland. Northwood leading Wayne State 24-17, 2:28 to go in the first. Some other scores from around the GMAC. Ferris State, maybe the top team in the region. They lead at Cedarville 72-54, 5:02 to go in the game. A final from earlier today was Thomas More over McKendree 90-65. And coming up in about 25 minutes, Kentucky Wesleyan will host East-West University. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time start. Inbounds goes to Abu Rashed. Abu Rashed dribble handoff now. This is Lee. Lee back to the basket, lays it up and in. Good strong take. They rob Lee. Lee mentioned missed 3 games, but he's back tonight. Gets the lay-in to fall. Big bucket there. Northwood had some momentum. And this gets it right back to a 2-possession game for the Warriors. Will Young. Screen. He's got a good look at a 3. Knocks it down. Will Young. Big triple. Big response. Will the Warriors make their first little run there, get that bucket to stop the run? Northwood comes right back with a triple of their own, and it's an 8-point lead, the biggest for either team in this opening half. Lee going to work again against Young to the basket. Tough shot. No, but he draws the foul. Will was in the right spot, did things right, but he kind of swung his arm at him, and when you do that, whether or not you make contact with him, in your opinion, the motion certainly indicates to the official that you have fouled that shooter, and Lee will go to the line. We mentioned Lee's missed the last 3 games, but he's back tonight. He averaged 13 points per game coming in tonight, makes the first. He is now 20 for 20 from the foul line this season. Second one's good. Well, I know a moment ago I said Harris was at 90% foul short. He missed as soon as I said that. So I just stated facts for you Warrior fans that he had not missed, and he still hasn't missed. 27-21, 1:30 to go in the half. Good job breaking the pressure. Ellis is going to go to work. Nice feed to Pruitt going to the basket. Good hands by the Warriors. Get it out of there, though. Now up top, Young. A deep three. Good again. Will Young. Back-to-back triples from way downtown that time. The lead's back to 9. 1:10 to go in the first. Briggs. Up top to Lee. Lee goes to the basket. Up and in. Rob Lee's tough in the inside. Crafty, strong, good change of speeds, and he's done a nice job the last few minutes getting to the rim. 30-23, 51 seconds to go in the half. Young again for 3. Good again! Will Young has been struggling from his shot lately, but he has just come alive in the last few moments. 3 straight threes. It's a 10-point lead. Largest lead of the game. Timberwolves on top 33-23. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will stay here for this one. That was the use it or lose it timeout for Northwood. One of those rules that does not apply to the women but does to the men. The men can only have up to 3 timeouts going in the second half. The women can have 4. And what you'll see is in the women's game in particular, a lot of teams will just save those timeouts because the women's game you can also advance the ball to in the last minute of the game. You can advance to half court without inbounding the ball, and so there is a lot of saving timeouts to advance the ball. Well, after struggling so much shooting in this half, all of a sudden Northwood is up to near 40%. And Will Young with 3 straight threes to get to 9 points to lead all scorers. Paul leads the way for the Warriors with 7. Lee has 6. And Adley has 5. Harris has 3 and Williams has 2. That's the scoring for the Wayne State. 45 seconds remaining, but 15.6 differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here comes Wayne State. Briggs goes left side to Abu Rashed. Abu Rashed up top now to Lee. Abu Rashed pops another 3. No good off the back iron again. Rebound to Rogers. Northwood can virtually hold for the last shot. There's about a 2.5 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Will Young has it. Northwood wants to take its time and have Wayne only essentially get a desperation shot at the buzzer here. 8 on the shot clock. Young. Long 2 on the way. Good! Will Young is on fire! Briggs, 2 on the clock. Briggs is going to get a look at the volleyball line. No good! Will Young dominates the final minutes of this half. And the Timberwolves finish on a run against a team I've never heard of. That would be St. Mary of the Woods. St. Mary of the Woods falls at Kentucky Wesleyan 91-59. We are just about set to get this second half underway. It will be Wayne State ball, and we are underway. Northwood finished the half strong. Let's see if they can continue that momentum or if Wayne can get up to a good start. First 5 minutes are always huge in a game like this. Good ball movement. Triple on the way for Paul's no good. Rebound to Will Young. That's exactly what if you are Wayne State, those are the shots you need to start knocking down because that was a good wide open look. Paul doesn't shoot a ton of threes, but he makes a lot of them. Will Young again for 3. This time, no. Will did not want halftime to come, I can tell you that. He wanted to just keep shooting. His first shot is no good. Rebound to Wayne State. Adley. Now this is Tamie Chloe. Tamie Chloe hands off now to Harris. 3 ball on the way is up and no good again. This time from Aralt. Aralt is a really good shooter. He's 45% from 3 this year. They're just not falling right now as Eli Watson goes baseline, lays it up and in. 37-23. Nice move by Eli there. It's a 4-point lead for the Timberwolves, a 14-point lead for the Timberwolves. Harris looking to get downhill. Stops. Now goes inside. Good look there. Nicely done there. Good offensive. To me, Chloe, with a nice high-low action, and Harris got the lay-in, and it's 37-25. This is Rogers. Gio facing the basket. Now backing down. Morgan, he's going to shoot a three. No good off the back iron. Long rebound off of the Timberwolves. Nice save there. Good play there by Aralt, and it'll go back to Northwood. Quick sub for the Warriors. Williams returns and will take Paul's spot. Not sure. Paul looks a little off. I hope he's okay. But he's going to go sit down and didn't have a. Not sure there. All right, another triple on the way. Up and no good again for Aralt. Rebound to Morgan. Good play there by Williams with the docks it away and steals it. Excuse me, that was to me, Chloe, with the hands and gets that. And, yeah, that should be a reset there. Yeah, that was definitely possession for Northwood, and it did not it's interesting, 23 seconds. I don't know why that would be the. Anyway, back to it. Harris drives baseline. He's going to back down against Pruitt. Harris, fadeaway jumper in the paint, good. That's 5'11 against 5'10 there. You don't see guys back out, post up like that. Leads 10. 17:34 to go in the game. Where? Morgan, Young. Young trying to get downhill. Now goes to Pruitt, who drives baseline. Leaves it for Ware to the basket. Tough shot, no. Rebound, JT Morgan goes in there strong. Now Ware. Ware's going to get a screen. Tries to get downhill. Up, under, tough little jumper. No, good look for DD, just didn't fall. Rebound to the Warriors, to Adley. Wayne State trying to get the lead under 10. It was just 14 a moment ago. Aralt. Now Harris. Harris gets a high ball screen, dribbles to his left, tries to get downhill, 15-footer up, good. Harris getting fired up. Showing some signs here. The Warriors cut the lead to 8. That's 6 straight for Wayne State. 37-29. Ware. Morgan. Young. Young to Morgan. Pruitt to the basket. Lays it up. No! Blocked from behind by Chloe. Here come the Warriors. Williams will pop a three. That's going to be short. Rebound to Morgan. Wayne State now 1 for 14 from 3. And sometimes basketball, we overcomplicate it. If you go 1 for 14 from 3, you're going to have a hard time winning. More on the other end, Young will pop a 15-footer. No, but he draws the foul. Got hit on the arm by Adley. Adley's first. Second on the team. Will Young back to the foul line. He shot 2 technical foul free throws in the first half, missed them both. This one is in and up and good. It will be Eklund and Shamray coming in for Northwood, taking Pruitt and Ware's spot. 38-29, 16:08 to go in the game. Young, good. Will Young with 14 points to lead all scorers. He's the only player in double figures in the game, 39-29. Well, I get the feeling Harris is going to be there in a second because he's had a very good start to the second half for the Warriors. Lee around the rim. Harris thought about the three. Ball fakes, gets into for the position for another three. This one's no good. Loose ball foul away from the ball, goes against Wayne State. And usually when you see someone giving the really look and the extended arm why, it's on that person, and it was. And it was on Williams, his third, second on the team. Timeout on the floor. 15:51 to go in the game. Northwood by 10, 39-29. You're watching Northwood basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. Welcome back to Northwood. 39-29. Both teams had moments where it felt like they were maybe on the verge of a run, but ultimately it's basically been evenly played. Wayne has outscored Northwood by 2 points in the opening 4 or 5 minutes. So good job by Northwood. You knew Wayne was going to try and come out hot to start the second half, and then they're going to turn up the pressure here to start the second half. Will Watson all the way to the basket. No, Morgan with an offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. 3-ball for Eklund is up. Almost an air ball. Just barely grazed the iron. Rebound to me, Chloe. Here come the Warriors. In the lane. Shot is up. Good, in the foul for Rob Lee. You just see why his kid's so important to this team. And to get him back on the floor is certainly going to help the Warriors the rest of the way this season. Did a really good job. Got Shamray off his feet, drew the contact, and finished in the paint. So the lead is 8. Wayne State looking to cut it to 7 here. Free throws, no good. Rebound to Eklund. Northwood is just 1 for 8 from the floor to start the second half, while Wayne State is 4 for 9. 8-4, Wayne State is outscored in the Timberwolves here early in the second half. Young to his right. Crossover, Shamray gets it inside to Morgan. Morgan going to work against Tamikloe. Morgan back, up, under, lays it up, no! Rebound tipped up by Eklund, no! Rebound to the Warriors, Tamikloe. Wayne State looking to cut it to 6. Lee to the basket, no, but he draws a foul. Now Lee's probably kicking himself for throwing that pass, because if he'd have just flung it up at the rim, he'd have gotten 2 free throws there. Will Young gets the foul, second on him and on the team in this half. It will be Adley to inbound for the Warriors. So we said the first 5 minutes were important, but Wayne State a little after that. We're still actually in the first 5 minutes, barely into after the first 5 minutes. Oh, and then another foul. That's going to go against Will Young. Good job there by Adley. Just ball faked and then kind of got lost in the spot. And now that's the third on Will. Now a little bit of a decision for Coach Church. Your leading scorer has picked up his 3rd foul early in the second half. 2 fouls in a row as well. Free throw is up and good for Adley. He'll have 1 more. Adley's first free throw of the night. He leads the Warriors with 5 rebounds this evening. Adley on the year is now 6 for 8 from the foul line. And the lead is 6. A little run here for the Warriors. That is 9 straight for Wayne State to get it to 6. Will Young will pop a deep 3. No. JT Morgan with the offensive rebound. Tries to save it. Throws it out of bounds. It goes to Wayne State. Will Young was hot in that first half, but right there, he could easily have gotten 1 step or 2 steps closer, still gotten a 3 off. He does love those deep threes, but that's one I don't think they need. Now Wayne State trying to make this cut into this. He's got down to a 2-possession lead after Northwood headed up to 14 at 37-23. It is a 10-2 run for the Warriors right now. Here's Lee. And then a foul on Morgan. Northwood really a little sloppy on the defensive end just with their hands right now. That's 4 team fouls and basically 3 in the last essentially minute. It'll be Warrior ball on the sideline. It'll be Jordan Briggs to inbound for Wayne State. Inbounds goes to Adley. Tamario Adley to his right. Goes baseline. Will Young now guarding him. Will's got to be careful with those 3 fouls, and he is, but it also means Adley gets a pretty easy shot, and Wayne State's got the momentum now. It's a 4-point game. Shamray thought about a 3. Hesitation dribble. Goes baseline. Cut off. Still with it. Cut off. Will Young with it now. 10 on the shot clock. Gio Rogers goes baseline. Needs some help. Finds Shamray. 6 on the shot clock. Shamray gets off a shot with 1 on the shot clock. No, Morgan tipped around, up. Warriors track it down. It's Adley. Wayne State on a run. 37-23, now 39-37 as Warriors knock down another jumper. Timeout Northwood. Wayne State on a 14-2 run to turn a 14-point deficit into a 2-point deficit. 39-37. Northwood up by 2. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. You're watching Northwood basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. I haven't seen any of their faces yet. I don't know. Wayne State trailed 37-23 at the 18:59 mark. 5 minutes later, it is now 39-37. A 14-2 run. Northwood has not scored in 3 minutes. They're 1 for their last 12 from the floor. Wayne State is still struggling from three-point range. They're 0 for 5 in this half, 1 for 15 for the game, but they are also 6 for 6 from 2 in this second half to shoot 55% from the floor. The lead is 2 for Northwood. Pruitt goes baseline to Morgan. Morgan trying to go to work, and he gets tripped up. Foul's going to go against Chloe with the foul. That's his third. 39-37, 13 minutes to go. Abu Rashed is going to take his spot after the third foul. Northwood kept Will Young out there for a while with his 3 fouls, but he's checked out. But JT Morgan still has 3 fouls. Watson tries to go up and under, loses the handle, tracks it down. Still on the floor, loose ball. Here come the Warriors looking to tie or take the lead. Lead to the basket. No, block from behind by Shamray, but he draws the foul. Northwood has not done great. It's been a pretty clean game in terms of turnovers for both teams. Only 10 combined, 6 for Northwood, 4 for Wayne State. But Wayne State can actually tie the game. Northwood has only scored 2 points since the 18:59 mark. Free throw's good. Ellis will check in and take Morgan's spot. And Carmelo Harris returns for the Warriors to take Adley's spot. Wayne State looking to tie the game here. Free throw up. Good. We are tied. Credit to the Warriors. Trailing by 14. Have now scored 16 of the last 18. 39 all. Northwood's got to get something going on this end of the floor right now. Ellis. Face-up jumper along the baseline. Up, no good. Rebound to Wayne State. Williams. Lee's going to pop a 3 in transition. Short. Rebound. Almost tracked down by Williams. Williams had a huge height advantage on Shamray and got that loose ball. And Wayne State looking to take the lead now. Lee, what a difference this kid makes for the Wayne State. Not having the last 3 games is hurt. Now he's played exceptionally well the second half to help the Warriors get this lead going. To the basket. Good, and the foul for Carmelo Harris. Shamray got him on the way up. Harris will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. That's Shamray's fourth. So Northwood not only does not have any momentum right now, they've got some serious foul trouble going on. Shamray with 4, Morgan with 3. Shamray's going to have to set out for a while. And the Warriors have dominated this second half. Free throw up, good. Northwood actually got to the first immediate timeout, only having been trailing by 2 for the half, which was I thought was a key. But now Wayne State is on top 42-39. Northwood has not scored a point for 4 minutes and have only scored 4 points this half. Pruitt in the paint, floaters up and good. We're talked about the shooting stats, and they've really flipped in the early second half. Northwood was 1 for 13 from the floor in the second half. Wayne was 7 for 13. Wayne has basically abandoned the three-point game with good reason. They are 7 for 7 from 2 from the floor in this second half. Lee to his left, cut off. Now goes up top. 2 into the basket. Blocked from behind by Watson. Here come the Timberwolves. But it's stolen back. Great play by Paul. Then it's stolen back again. Stolen by Pruitt. Chaos on the court. Rogers for 3 in the corner. Good big make for Northwood. And the Timberwolves go back on top. 3 straight steals. Now to the basket. No, but another foul. Northwood is having a hard time defending without fouling. Seven fouls on the Timberwolves. Timeout on the floor. 7 fouls on Northwood in the first 9 minutes. So Wayne's going to be having a lot of free throws in the second half. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 44-42, Northwood on top. You are watching Northwood basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. Wayne State started the second half 7 for 14 from the floor. Northwood started the second half 2 for 14 from the floor. And that turned a 14-point Northwood lead into a Wayne State lead. But a triple a moment ago by Gio Rogers by Eli Watson has put the Timberwolves back on top 44-42. Briggs will have 2 free throws. First one's up and good. Wayne State is a very good free throw shooting team. We mentioned the Northwood struggles from the line this year. Wayne State is up at 78% as a team. That's going to be a big part of this game if Wayne State continues to get to the foul line, as they probably will with already being in the bonus here. Only 3 fouls against the Warriors here. Tied at 44. Ellis. Young goes baseline. Stops. Up top to Ware. To the basket. Up! No, but it draws the foul. Good job by Eklund getting downhill to his dominant left hand. And almost finished, but he will get 2 free throws out of it. Harris gets his second foul. Eklund on the night. Free throws up and good. His first free throw of the night. Jamison's first game back. Had a shoulder issue that cost him the last game against Hillsdale. He's back tonight. He struggled a little bit in his return. He's 1 for 5 from 3 tonight. But he's 2 for 2 from the foul line. 46-44. 10:43 to go in the game. Briggs to his left. Now goes to Adley. Adley backs down. This is Briggs looking to go to work against Pruitt. Tough shot, floater in the paint, good. The Warriors have done an incredible job inside the three-point line in this second half. They've tied the game again at 46. The Warriors are now 7 for 8 from the floor inside the three-point line in this second half. And it's a bad pass by Ware. Young can't track it down. And a dunk in transition for Adley. Not a good pass by Ware, not a good catch by Young. Both of them could probably done a little more to prevent that turnover. 48-46, under 10 minutes remaining. Pruitt in the paint, up, under, gets the rim, blocked from behind. That was blocked by Abu Rashed. And Wayne State down the other way, leading by 2. Adley to the basket, good again. The Warriors are on fire inside the three-point line. They're ice cold from beyond the arc. They're on fire inside. It's a 4-point Wayne State lead. 9:23 to go in the game. Young. The defense really picked up for Wayne State in this half. Young, fadeaway jumper up, no good. Rebound to the Warriors, Williams. It'll be Briggs over the line. Briggs dribble handoff to Lee. He's going to pop a three. You knew they had to start falling from the outside at some point, and they are. Their second three of the game, 2 for 17, and suddenly Wayne State now leads 53-46, their largest lead of the night. Northwood's had a hard time getting good shots these last few minutes. Ware in the corner. Step back three on the way is up and good. Big bucket for D.D. Ware. Timeout for Northwood. It's a 30-second timeout, so I think we're going to stay here. Wayne State is now outscoring Northwood 30-14 in this second half. Well, I mean, a good way to look at this is that the Warriors got their 30th point 11 minutes into the second half. They had 23 points the entire first half. So Wayne State, again, I think the stat of the second half right now, Wayne State 10 for 11 from two-point range right now. Northwood is 2 for 12. And that's how a 14-point lead can turn into a 4-point deficit with 8:42 to go. Again, Lee is the one that I think really changes the complexion of this Wayne State team, and he missed the last 3 games. He's come off the bench tonight. He's got 13 points. He's 4 for 6 from the floor, 4 for 5 from three-point range. And the Warriors 61% from the floor in the second half after going 27% from the floor in the first half. Adley. Raducevic. Hands off now to Briggs. Right side to Lee. Lee's backing down. Backdoor cut to the rim. Layup. No, but a foul on Will Young. Good job by Adley. He got Young on his side. And now another player with 4 fouls for the Timberwolves. Shamray and Will Young with 4 fouls each. Adley got Will Young on his hip, and basically Will was like back to him. And now Adley will shoot 2 free throws. The first one's good. The Warriors, big part of this game right now is the foul line, too. They are 16 for 18 from the foul line. Second one up, good again. 55-49, Wayne State on top. 8:20 to go in this game. Shamray, 4 fouls. Hands off to Ware. Shamray. Northwood's got to get some offense going. They've only got 14 points in the first 12 minutes of this second half. Watson backs down, gets in the paint, little floater up, way off the back iron, no good. Abu Rashed with the rebound. Here comes Wayne State looking to extend their lead. 3 ball in the corner is up and short. Rebound to Will Young. Northwood looking for some transition. Long feed ahead to Shamray. Good save to now. Great job to Eklund. Goes the basket blocked. It'll go out of bounds. It'll remain Northwood ball. Really good job by Shamray to track down that loose ball. Almost resulted in a bucket, but nonetheless, timeout on the floor. We will take it as well. 55-49, 7:42 to go in the game. You're watching Northwood basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. We're back here at Northwood. It has been all Wayne State in this second half. Full credit to the Warriors. They have come out strong, and they've outscored Northwood 32-14. Again, they only had 23 points at halftime, and they have 32 in 12 minutes of the second half. Shamray gets off a three out of the inbound. No good. Rebound tracked down by the Warriors. Lee, long feet ahead. Good catch by Briggs to the basket. Lays it up and in. Briggs with the lay-in. It's 57-49. This is the largest lead of the game for the Warriors. Watson. In the corner now, Ware. Eklund in the corner. He'll pop a three. Tough shot. No good. Short. Rebound. Shamray goes up and in. Nice job by Braylon Shamray. Braden Shamray got that offensive rebound in the lane of the Giants. Ball fake got his defender out of the way. 57-51. Under 7 minutes remaining. High ball screen. Adley to the basket. Throws it down. Big dunk by Adley. The Warriors continue to just light it up from two-point range in this half. Morgan will check in and take Young's spot. If you can believe it, again, folks, the Warriors are 12 for 13 from the floor from two-point range in the second half. And then Ware gets his pocket picked by Adley. Back the other way. Williams in the bucket, lays it in. This is an unbelievable turn of events in this game. Now the Warriors have all the momentum. The full court pressers causing problems. It's a 10-point Warrior lead with 6:27 to go. Shamray to the basket. Leaves it for Morgan. Clears some room. Loses the handle on the way up. Out of bounds to Wayne State. Wayne State has outscored Northwood 38-16 in the second half. Harris comes back in for the Warriors. Takes Briggs' spot. Briggs really did some nice things there too. 6 points for the game, but all of these guys have played a tremendous second half. And they're up to 43% overall after being basically in the teens for much of the first half. Adley to the basket, blocked by Morgan. Only the second missed two-pointer of the half. Here come the Timberwolves the other way. Eklund, he'll pop a three. Short. Rebound, fought for by Ware. Good job by Dede getting on the floor. Jump ball will be in possession for Northwood. Good hustle there by Dede Ware. Get on the floor there. It was 37-23 Northwood at the 19-minute mark. And from that point on, Wayne State has outscored Northwood 38-14. And it's 38-16 for the second half. That was the first bucket of the second half that gave Northwood that 14-point lead. Shamray. Shamray still with it with 10 on the shot clock. Shamray gets downhill, floater in the paint is up and short. Rebound to the Warriors. It's Harris. Wayne State looking to keep that momentum going. Up, no good. All a little chaotic there. Here comes Northwood the other way. Watson to the basket. No, but he'll draw the foul. Eli Watson got out, and we'll get to the foul line. Timeout. I think it's on Northwood. And it's going to be, it's not going to be a media, so we will stay here. 10-point Wayne State lead. Just a strange game. Again, Wayne State started the second half 13 for 14 from the floor on 2-point shots. And again, the foul line is Wayne State's an excellent free throw shooting team. They're at 85%. They're getting there more than Northwood, and they're converting at a higher rate. And they've really took it up a notch, both ends of the floor. Watson will go to the foul line. He's got 11 points and 6 rebounds. Young is still the leading scorer for Northwood with 13. Watson's free throw is good. He'll have one more. 61-52, 5:20 to go in the game. Second free throw up. Good. Northwood needed those makes. Still a long way to go. 5:20 to go. Can Northwood get some momentum back? And, I mean, it's still only a 3-possession game with 5:13 to go. This is where Northwood's going to have to pick it up on the defensive end because Wayne State's been excellent offensively. Baseline, Abu Rashed gets the ball back inside. He's got a mismatch against Shamray. Goes to the basket, loses it. Oh, wow. I cannot believe they gave that ball to Wayne State. That was clearly off Abu Rashed. That was shocking. 8.9 on the shot clock, 4:59 to go in the game. He just tripped. Wow. Okay. Anyway, it happens to everybody. This time Wayne State benefits. Inbounds goes to Brantley now, or Paul, excuse me. 3 ball is up and short. Rebound. The triple by Adley was tracked down by the Timberwolves by Eklund. 4:45 to go. Northwood scored their last time down, and then a foul on the perimeter. I think that's going to go against Briggs. Yep, it'll go against Briggs. His third. 6th on the team in the half, so Northwood will be in the 1-and-1. Here comes Northwood. Shamray to his left. Tries the scoop shot, no good. Good block there by Abu Rashed, and it's Adley that trucks down the rebound. 4:30 to go. Timberwolves trailing by 8. Adley to the basket, up, under, no, block. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Adley has been a big part of this comeback too. He now leads all scorers with 19, and the lead is back to 10 with 4:05 to go. Adley had 12 second-half points now as Young goes to the basket, gets tripped up, and it'll be 2 free throws. It'll be 1-and-1 for Will Young. Adley had 5 points at halftime. He's got 14 second-half points. 3:56 to go in the game. Northwood trying to hang around here, down by 10. You're watching Timberwolf basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. Northwood going to the line here for the 1-and-1, trailing by 10 after a big second half for Wayne State on both ends of the floor. They're at 54% from the floor in the second half. Northwood's at 19%. Wayne State has outscored Northwood 40-18 in the second half thus far. Will Young will have 2 free throws. Adley with 14 second-half points leading the way, 19 points overall. Lee in his first game back after missing the last 3 has 13. Young makes the first. Big make there for Northwood. Watson and Young now with 14 for Northwood to be the second leading scorer in the game and lead the Timberwolves. Watson with 13 for Northwood as well. Second free throw is good. Timberwolves down by 8 with 3:56 to go in the game. A little full court pressure from the Timberwolves. We've seen that first time we've seen that tonight. Warriors break it. Timberwolves looking to get the stop here as Adley goes to the basket, and it gets knocked away by Morgan and picked up by Shamray. Here come the Timberwolves down by 8, 3:33 to go. Eklund going to the basket, finds Watson, needed. No. Rebound tipped around by Morgan, tracked down, and a foul. Yeah, good hustle by Watson, trying to get in there, see if he could cause something. Got his hand on the ball, but all of his momentum was carrying forward and ended up plowing Adley over. Easy call for the official. And that will be the 9th team foul. It will still be the 1-1 for Wayne State on the other end. Adley will have 2 free throws. He's been big in this second half. We mentioned he's got 14 second half points. Free throw is up and good. He'll have 1 more. Adley was 2 for 4 from the floor in the first half for 5 points. Second half, he is 5 for 9 from the floor and has now 15 second half points. 17 second half points. He's got 21 to lead all scorers. It's a 10-point Wayne State lead, 3:18 to go. Northwood needs stops and scores on both ends. Morgan down low, going to work. Shamray, he's going to pop a 3. Good! Big make for Braylon Shamray. 7-point game, 3 minutes to go. Williams. Little zone here from Northwood. Goes inside to Adley. Around the perimeter. Abu Rashad 3, no good. Rebound to Northwood. Timberwolves down by 7. Hanging around. Young. Morgan. 3 ball on the wing is blocked, but tracked down. And that's going to be an offensive foul on the Timberwolves on Eklund. Eklund's release was a little slow. Got blocked, and then good job there by Carmelo Harris to stay in there and take the charge. He's a little slow to get up. He took a big shot there. 2:37 remaining. Northwood down by 7. That was a chance to get it back to a 2-possession game. That 3 would have fallen. It had only been a 4-point game with 2:37 remaining, but now still a 7-point lead. Northwood will continue the pressure here. Lee. Northwood's going to stay in this zone here. Adley. Lee thought about a 3. Baseline drive. Kicks it up top now to Adley. He'll pop a 3. Good. Tamario Adley has been a superstar in the second half. He's got 19 second half points, 24 for the game. And that's a big make. And it leads back to 10. Shamray, Morgan. Tries to go in the corner to Young. Guess who? The star of the second half, Tamario Adley with the steal. And now the clock is working against Northwood as the lead's 10. And it's going to be Harris to slow things down. Briggs. I think he's been a big part of the second half, too. I think he's played really well. Lee to the bucket, lays it up. No. Rebound. It's going to be a loose ball foul against the Warriors. I think that's going to send Eklund to the foul line. 1-1 for Jamison Eklund on the other end. Tamario Adley, 19 second half points. He's also got, I'm not saying this is a pretty good night. He's got 24 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, and only 1 turnover. It's actually Watson that's going to go to the foul line for the 1-1. Free throw is good. One thing Northwood could take away from tonight, foul shooting's been much better tonight than it has been of late. They're now 12 for 16 tonight, 75%. Second one on the way is up and good. And they overcame the announcer jinx, talking about how much better they've been shooting. Full court trapping defense here from the Timberwolves, trailing by 8 with 1:23 to go. Warriors break the pressure. Adley over the line. Now Northwood falls back into a man-to-man here with 1:10 to go. Adley's taking his sweet time. Here's this guy you want with the ball right now. Now Briggs with 3 on the shot clock. Briggs in the paint. Floater is up. No good. Rebound to Morgan. Wayne didn't score, but they took off the full 30 seconds of the shot clock. Shamray on the wing. He'll pop a 3. No good. Morgan's fighting for it. Tries to save it. Does get it to Young. He'll pop a deep 3. Good. Northwood hanging around. Good job by Morgan, sticking with it, tracking down that loose ball, and Will Young with his first triple of the second half. But it's a big one. It cuts the lead to 5 with 45 seconds left. It's a full timeout, so we'll take it as well. 68-63, you're watching Northwood Basketball on the GMAC Digital Network. Welcome back to Northwood. Timberwolves, the big make by Will Young there. The lead is 5 with 45.3 seconds remaining. Full court pressure from the Timberwolves. Need a turnover or a mistake of some kind from Wayne State. Quick trap. Good job by the Warriors. Briggs will get it over the line. And now Wayne State will settle things down. Harris is fouled on the perimeter. And it'll be 2 shots.
First foul on Elijah Watson, his second.
What was you trying to get on our website? Our carrier Presto Sports is having issues. This is a nationwide thing. This is not a Northwood thing. I'm waiting for our website to come back just as much as you are at this point, but it's Watson's second foul. Harris has got 2 free throws. First one's up and good. And the Warriors have done a tremendous job at the foul line tonight. That's now 20 of 23 from the foul line. 87% from the line. And Harris will have 1 more. He's got 11 points tonight. Good. That's winning basketball. Making free throws, taking care of the ball, playing good defense. That's how Wayne State's got this lead. On the other end, Young, a tough contested 3. Rebound to Wayne State. Northwood should be fouling right now, and they do. That's going to be J.T. Morgan on the foul. That's his 4th. And Adley is going to go back to the foul line. He's 6 for 6 from the line tonight. And after scoring 23 points in the first half, Wayne State up to, they'll be looking for points 48 and 49 in the second half. And they've outscored Northwood currently 47 to 28 after the break. Free throws up and good. Adley now with 20 second half points, double-double. 25 points, 10 rebounds, 4 steals, and only 1 turnover. And he's handled the ball quite a bit tonight. Obviously, you get off 14 field goals, breaking pressure. Tremendous game tonight. We don't have a sponsor for player of the game, but it would be Adley for the Warriors. 9-point lead, 19 seconds remaining. 3 is up and good for Shamray. 6-point lead, 15 seconds left. Quick inbound and a foul. That's going to send Harris right back to the foul line. I'd say there's not really anybody you can in this lineup. The Warriors, they got a lot of guys that can shoot free throws. And Harris, we mentioned, missed one earlier tonight. He's at 90% from the season, but now he's 4 for 5 from the line tonight. 14.6 seconds remaining. Harris looking for points 13 and 14 on this trip down. Free throw up. Good. 24 for 27 from the foul line for Wayne State tonight. One more. Got it. Great job by the Warriors at the foul line tonight. 74-66. And a great second half. Shamray with a tough three on the wing. This one's no good. Rebounds tipped around, tracked down by Wayne State, and that's going to do it. As Harris tracks down that last rebound. A huge second half for Wayne State.
Final score, Warriors of Wayne State
74-66 is your final score. As the Warriors outscore Northwood 51-31 in the second half.